Hello there, YouTube audience. I just rewatched the debate between the Rational Response Squad and the Way of the Master and wanted to talk a little bit about it. I would like to say, first of all, that I thought the debate was uh, very poor. I am a fan of Kirk Cameron from his acting work uh, on the sitcom there, Growing Pains. And I am a fan of Way of the Master. I think Way of the Master, and before that it was Hell's Best Kept Secret, has a lot of good materials. I don't agree 100% with everything they say, but I do think the substance of what they are saying is true, which is that there is a law that God has given us that we break, and because of that, we are in need of salvation. If you tell most people in their lives have told at least one lie, that makes them a liar. Liars are condemned according to the Bible. If most people have stolen at least something quote unquote insignificant, perhaps as a child, perhaps something from work, uh, that makes you a thief. You're under God's judgment, and there's only escape through Christ. So Ray Comfort and Kirk Cameron are very good when it comes to um, creative ways of presenting the gospel, and good ways of presenting the gospel. They're very good when it comes to evangelism, but they are not philosophers or apologists, and I think that was made clear in the debate. So, unlike every other debate I have ever viewed or listened to, uh, I would say that probably the Christian view did lose this particular debate, and that's highly unusual. That's the only debate that I'm familiar with where that has happened, and I think that the Christian position is more defensible, more rational, more obviously the case in light of all the evidence that is presented in the course of a debate. It's obvious that Christianity has the upper hand. But these people, Ray Comfort and Kirk Cameron, did not do a very good job of presenting that, in my opinion. At the same time, the Rational Response Squad, so called, I didn't feel did a very good job either. I thought they did a very poor job as well. And I'll get into some of the details of that as time goes on. Now, the Rational Response Squad, apparently they are the ones who started this YouTube phenomenon, which is known as the Blasphemy Challenge. And the idea of the Blasphemy Challenge is that you are to go onto YouTube, blaspheme the Holy Spirit, which, according to the words of Jesus, is the only unforgivable sin, and they allude to the unpardonable sin. The Rational Response Squad alludes to that in the course of the debate. So that gives you an idea of who they are. They say that they were once Christians, that they were once Brian Sapien and Kelly. I'm not sure what Kelly's last name is. I'll have to go and double check on that on their website. But they both claim that they were Christians, that they have read the Bible, but presumably through rational reflection have come to reject it. But it's obvious from the debate that they did not read the Bible very carefully, and their Christianity seemingly wasn't very deep. That is rank speculation on my part. Maybe they were very committed Christians, but it seems like they don't really know what they're talking about when they're denying the Christian faith. All right, so and just a word about um, the yeah. I would like to say a little bit more though first before continuing about the blasphemy challenge. If and this seems to be something that Brian and Kelly, and if there's anybody else in the Rational Response Squad, have misinterpreted, have misunderstood about the Bible, what it means to blaspheme the Holy Spirit. However, for somebody to get on YouTube and do something which um, they claim is said in the Bible to uh, preclude them from going to heaven no matter what they do after that, um, th- that is the height of arrogance. Uh, if it's one thing to not find compelling evidence for there being a God. It's one thing to not be persuaded by the arguments of apologetics, or to even not like openly, directly choose to not be a Christian. That's one thing, but to do what is supposedly going to preclude you from ever changing your mind, and if you do change your mind, you're still going to be damned. That's a very arrogant, very radical thing to do, and I think people who do that kind of thing are very irresponsible, very foolish, very rash, um, and that is a very serious thing to do, even though they don't really um, believe in the existence of the Holy Spirit or understand what it means to blaspheme the Holy Spirit. Be that as it may, uh, it's not a very rational thing. I think it was Mark Twain, not Mark Twain, but his character Huckleberry Finn, who said that he prays each night just in case there is a God, and that's a fictional character, but um, at one point Brian Sapien actually says that he doesn't know with absolute certainty that there is no God. So uh, to cut oneself off automatically, no matter what one does after that, um, doesn't seem very rational to me. But at any rate, the question that this debate was examining, it wasn't very clearly stated. The moderator said the question seemed to imply that the question under discussion was whether God exists or not. The Rational Response Squad claimed that they were only there to say that it is false that the existence of God can be proven scientifically. So that was, you can take either or, I guess, as kind of an ambiguous, not very precisely stated question. So right off the bat, the debate doesn't seem to have been organized very well. All right, so the first person to speak was Ray Comfort, and he gives three arguments for the existence of God. The first one, natural artifacts are analogous to human artifacts in that both point beyond themselves to a designer. You don't need faith to see this, he said. All you need are eyes that see and a brain that works. All right, so we'll pick up with that in video number 2. Thanks.